Three, two, one.
Glowing Up Latina, Season 2, Episode 3.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Glowing Up Latina.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Christina.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Liana.
What is up, you guys?
My hair is a little crazy right now. I just got back from working out, so I just ran into the shower, came out, and got ready for you guys.
We
So yeah.
appreciate it. Did you go running? It's pretty nice out.
What daylight savings. So no,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no running. But I worked out, did some cardio, kickboxing. Now I'm trying to get Jamaica ready.
Woo.
Get Jamaica ready. Just when I
Bro,
thought.
it's so dark when I leave the office. It's so sad.
Yeah, I hate it.
Gross. Ugh.
And it's like pitch black at 6 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my God, this is my
Yeah.
life for the next couple of months.
No, I hate it. I hate it. Winter depression is real.
But Liana, how did your road trip go?
Yes.
Oh, it went great. Yeah, I was going there. It was a little tough on Rex just because like he hasn't been in the car for that long before. So we had to do more stops than usual, but got there in one piece. The wedding was great. We had such a blast. It was so fun. And then saw a family down there that I hadn't seen in a while. And then yeah, we came back home on Sunday. Came back in one piece.
Any stories you would like to share at all?
Oh, what?
I was driving down to Florida.
Wait, am I missing something?
Any interactions that you had while you were on the road that you would like
Oh,
With
to
the
I
enforce
see. I
with
see. Gotcha. Okay. So Norin is gonna say that I was the one that was driving, but I would like to say here that I was not the one driving. I was knocked out, sleeping peacefully, dreaming of dreams. And then he just like wakes me up and he's just like, hey, we're getting pulled over. And I'm like, what? I'm like this. I'm like, what are you talking? My eyes are like glued together. I'm like, what are you talking about? And the state police comes over. He comes over to my side. I'm looking at him like, who is this dude?
Oh
And
no.
he's like talking in like his southern accent. He was just like, hey, so pulling you over for speeding. Nora was going, what was it, 13 above the speed limit? He wasn't going, to me, it wasn't fast. Like obviously, like
No.
it's it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We're in
Right.
North Carolina driving like on a
Hmm.
highway that never ends. So it's like you don't
And
feel
no
it.
and no one was on the road with you, like you were the only guy like car on the road. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the
Everyone
speed
else was
limit?
like 75 and Norm was going 86.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's pretty standard though to go like
Yeah.
10 or so over. Don't do it. I don't advise
Yeah.
it.
Don't yet no,
But
but that's in
Listen, at
unison.
3 o'clock in the morning, like you just want to get there.
Right.
we would just like to make it clear that Glowing Up Latina does not endorse speeding on the road at all.
Oh.
But colloquially or casually, I have occasionally been driving on a road that's 75, and you just go a little faster because you want to get to where you're going.
The thing is, too, is that we were on the left lane, and the left lane is like the
The
fast one.
passing, it's a passing
Yeah.
lane.
I call it an express lane. I'm like, vroom, vroom.
Oh
I'm
my
going.
So when
um,
so when they stopped you, they said they were stopping you for a speeding ticket. And that was well for speeding, and they gave you a speeding ticket. I'm assuming.
he let us out with the warning.
Yay!
Oh, perfect.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because he saw Rex in the back, and Rex was just like with his nose out by the window. He's just like sniffing this dude.
Like,
um,
why are you bothering my
yeah,
mom
that
and
was the
dad?
Yeah.
yeah, literally. Just want to state here that I was not the one driving. I was sleeping peacefully until I was disturbed.
I will say the Instagram surely did make it look like you were driving.
It did.
Right?
It did make it seem like you were the one
Right?
driving.
Oh my
And
God. No, guys,
I was like, oh my God, she was speeding? And I was like,
No,
that doesn't
not
make any
not
sense, but
I.
okay. Okay.
It was pretty funny.
Not
So
I.
in total, like getting there, how long did that take y'all?
Getting there took us 24 hours full, because of all the stops, and then coming back, it took us like 16 hours, 18, because we stopped less.
Okay.
So
So 10 out of 10 would
Yeah.
do again.
yes, but with
Okay.
more time and a
Okay.
bigger
Yeah.
car for sure.
Mm, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad it went well and that you got there safely and you had a good time.
But yeah, Liana, I love all of your dresses for each wedding that you went to this wedding season.
Thank you.
Love.
Thank you. I was telling this to Christina, but like I know we were talking about the YouTube in the first episode of this season. But that'll be the first video. It'll be a wedding guest dress hall.
Yes,
So
love
it'll be
it.
fine.
Do you have a question for us, Christina?
You know, I
I
have
was
one. You guys,
okay.
it's not weird. Thomas thinks it's weird. So whatever. Boo tomatoes to Thomas. Um, do you guys have a favorite scent or like smell?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What is it?
It's a tie between Fabuloso and Cotton Linen by Bath and Body Works.
Oh, you have like a
The
brand you
spray.
go to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is just like I love lavender anything. Like put lavender in anything and I love it. Also, anything that smells like clean. Like it's not bleach because bleach
Mhm.
definitely has a smell, but like clean and like fresh.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
I think my favorite scent would have to be eucalyptus. It's my favorite. And then I don't know what scent it is, but my mom used to buy like these essential oils
Mhm.
from Bath and Body Works. And I think if I remember correctly, one of them was had pomegranate in it and it just smelled so good.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah. I really like those. It was either Bath and Body Works or the Body Shop, one of
oh
those.
my God, the Body Shop.
Yeah. But the pomegranate scented one, so good.
Might need to look that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Were y'all Japanese cherry blossom girlies at any point?
Yes. And now I can't stand
Yes.
the smell.
I know, me
Yeah.
too.
Now I'm just like, this is so gross.
Who let me wear this?
Yeah. My mom used to be like, that, ugh, it's gross. It smells disgusting, Amanda.
I think it was like the Japanese cherry blossom and then sweet pea. I don't even think they make it anymore. I don't think they do, but
Yeah.
for a while they still did, and I cannot stand the smell of that anymore. Whatsoever.
Sweet pea. Yeah, sweet pea. I used to wear like a lotion for sweet pea.
Everybody had a sweet pea lotion. You know, our teachers would be like, "Oh my God, these children, these girls, get them out of my classroom."
Probably coming out with
all of them, an overwhelming scent of
a
cherry
huge ass
blossoms.
headache, like, oh God, get it out, get it out.
So, on today's episode, we will be talking about the holidays and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. You guys actually will not hear from us next week because that will be Thanksgiving week. So, we're going to take a little break, but we'll be back to regular scheduled programming on the 30th. So, y'all's normal Thanksgiving celebration, like both of y'all, are they like big? Like, how many people roughly would y'all say like a normal traditional Thanksgiving for y'all?
I think for mine has changed though. When my grandparents were alive, like our Thanksgiving parties used to be a lot larger. And then when they passed away, our family just kind of like stopped kind of seeing each other. So our Thanksgivings in like our Thanksgiving traditions, like they changed a lot. My mom tried to keep the tradition like going, but it's just too hard and it's too overwhelming. So we just kind of keep it small now, just very intimate. My intimate family and then my mom's brother and his family.
Okay. So I do Thanksgiving with my mom's family and my dad's family. And with my mom's family, there are like 12 of us plus Thomas, because Thomas comes to spend Thanksgiving with me and my family.
Mhm.
And Yeah. And well, now 14 because my brother is
Right.
married and has his, yeah. So
Right.
14 of us. And we do Thanksgiving at our house usually.
Mm-hmm.
And then with my dad's family. So that Thanksgiving has gotten a little smaller, but because some of my cousins have like their own kids now, so then they have to
Right.
like do both. So sometimes I think I get to see most of my family because I think most people are there like when we start because like my dad's family will be the first Thanksgiving of the day, then my mom's family will be later in the day.
Mm.
But at it's my great grandma's house. So it's my great grandma, my grandma, my uncle, his four kids, and two of his kids have kids of their own. And then I have like cousins and then my great uncle and my great aunt. Like it's a lot of family. And it's
Right.
crazy sometimes when we're over there because I remember when all of us, like my generation line,
Yeah.
were little kids
Mm-hmm.
and running around. And now we're all like grown and just adult people. And it's like, oh my God, I cannot believe this many people fit in this house. Like every year, the house gets a little smaller because there's more people and more
Right.
little people that are so cute. Like my cousins had some very cute kittens and I love to play with
Oh.
them. Yeah. So that one's a little bigger and they're both fun. Again, I love Thanksgiving, my favorite time of the year.
That is your favorite time of the year. That's also my mom's favorite holiday. She loves Thanksgiving. She swears by it. I'm more of a Christmas person, so at the end of the night when I'm done cleaning up, I'm gonna start putting up my Christmas decorations. So I'm looking forward to that.
You put them up Thanksgiving night.
Yeah, that's it. We celebrated Thanksgiving, so next day when you come over for leftovers, it's Christmas in here. I don't play it, don't play. But I started doing that maybe like 3 years ago. I started doing that like little tradition for myself, decorating right after Thanksgiving dinner or lunch. So what time do you guys like eat, have Thanksgiving dinner or lunch? When do you eat? When do you eat and get together and have your turkey? Or do you have turkey?
I think for my dad's family, it's like noon ish. And
Okay.
then for my mom's family, it's like 3, 4 o'clock because we have to have some room in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Liana.
So now with Noren's family, we kind of go late afternoon and then we go to my mom's early evening.
Oh, you see,
Mm-hmm.
when my parents were together, we used to go to my grandmother's first, and that would be around 2, 3 o'clock, and then go to my dad's family around they have Thanksgiving like pretty late. Like to me, at least that it's late, like 7 or 8:30
Oh my
having
gosh.
Thanksgiving. I know. I mean, yeah, by that time I'm just done. I'm stuffed. I can't anymore. But we traditionally, like my mom, my aunt who stops by for Thanksgiving, we have Thanksgiving like lunch or dinner, whatever it is, around 2, 3 o'clock. So that because a lot of people don't have the day off the next day. They have to go to work. So
Mhm.
that's why we do it so early. I prefer it early. But do you guys also eat turkey?
Okay, so my family, there's 12 of us, and everybody they can eat at my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a turkey that my uncle makes in the oven. We have a deep fried turkey, and then my uncle, I don't particularly like turkey, so my uncle makes a ham for me. And everybody else eats it too. Like it's not just my ham, but that's like what we have. Ham is my favorite. I know for Friendsgiving one year, like we did ham, and then the next year you were like, we should do turkey because we did ham last year, and I was like, yeah, that's only fair, I guess. And then we did turkey, and it was fine. It was good. It was a good. I don't hate it. It's just if I had the option, whoever made the turkey for our Friendsgiving that year, it was good.
Noren made it.
Oh, really? Oh, he did.
Mhm.
Norin did an amazing job with that
Yeah.
turkey. It wasn't dry. It
Mhm.
was juicy. So that's like some people just give you a dry ass turkey. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it wasn't dry at all. He did a great job.
He did. I forgot. Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Mhm.
Oh, go Norin.
Was that the Friendsgiving? Was
That we
that
had to
the
push.
Friendsgiving?
Yeah, that we had
Oh,
to push to December.
oh, okay. Oh, was I there?
Yes. No.
Yeah, okay. So then the Friendsgiving I'm thinking about is like the Friendsgiving, like the Friendsgiving.
The Friendsgiving is
Yeah,
that's the year I made the ham. I
at
made
your
a ham for that
house.
Thanksgiving. Yeah. No.
Oh no,
No,
at
no, no,
Liana's
no. So
house.
we had
Sorry, Yarb on my screen.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's like the first friend, the first one. The
Mhm.
one that
No.
Norn slammed the table.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the first
second
one.
one. The second
That's the
one.
second
What was the
Thanksgiving. That's
first
the second
one?
Friends.
The
I
first
threw
one,
I
yes.
it was in my apartment. Yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
was
right. Because before Amanda and I used to switch off
mhm.
Yes.
parties. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Our
Yeah,
first
I remember.
Friendsgiving
All right.
was
Yes.
actually this day, the day we're recording, 4 years ago. I have it right here. If
Aw.
you're watching
Oh.
look at us. You can see my ring light, you guys. Look at us. Look at
Oh,
us.
the
We're
green
so
screen is
cute.
like.
That was
Aw,
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh
I didn't
my
even know I
God,
knew you guys
time
that long. Jesus
flies.
Christ.
Yeah.
Right. I was
We're so cute.
25. We were 25.
Babies.
But back in the day, Amanda and I used to switch off hosting parties because it's a big group and it's a big job
Yeah.
when you're hosting. Like it's like, and then since I moved out from my one bedroom to the studio, now all of our gatherings have been at Amanda's. And so she's kind of like taken that what's that thing called when you hand it off and
The
The
baton.
baton.
that yes. She's been holding the baton for a minute. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's hard to host.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's not
Not
easy.
easy.
It's not easy. So Halloween was the last thing for a while, until maybe February. But yeah, I as much as I love all y'all, I just can't this year with the cooking and hosting. So off we go. We
Yeah.
made reservations. We're gonna have someone else cook for us, and we're gonna have a wonderful time.
So we're having a fancy Friendsgiving. We're very excited. We're getting dressed up, and y'all will
Yes.
see pictures of that after we have already done
Yes.
it.
Exactly.
And we're
I gotta
doing a
say something
fancy
else
Christmas
as
party
well.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
We just out here being fancy. That's all. So,
Hot messes.
yeah.
That's actually what it is. Okay, so to bring us back, Liana, do you have ham or turkey? Which one do you like better?
I personally like turkey better, but it just has to be made right. Like if it's like too dry, then I won't eat it. But I personally like that one better. But lately my mom has been hosting Thanksgiving, so she makes an entire menu. She has salmon, she has pernil, she has chicken, she has turkey, she has like surf and turf all the way around. Her salmon, oh my God, so good. So good. So like that lately that's been my favorite, but it's not like the conventional ham or turkey. But salmon's where I'm at, to be honest.
Oh my God, that sounds so good. Like, well, what does she put on the salmon? Like, I'm assuming she bakes it, but like, what does she do? What does she like
I
besides her
wish
love
I wish I
that she
could.
puts
I was
on?
literally gonna say that. I was like, her love is actually the ingredient because I don't know what she puts on that.
Amanda said, "Swing that recipe."
She
Um,
and she does this
exactly.
thing to the chicken as well. Like she'll put like tomato sauce on the chicken, and then she'll like it's kind of like chicken parmesan, but not really.
Mhm.
It's like like the usual Hispanic seasoning, oregano,
Mhm.
lemon, the little squares that come in the little orange yellow box.
Oh,
Bouillon
sazon?
cubes.
That
Oh,
yeah,
the bouillon cubes, yes.
puts
Those
that garlic, salt, like the usual that, and then she'll put tomato sauce, onions, and then she'll sprinkle like mozzarella cheese over it. I am so hungry right now.
Mm,
She puts that. It's just so good. So
that
good. And
sounds so
sometimes she'll
good.
add like shrimp on it. So good.
That
Yeah.
sounds good. Now I'm hungry.
Amanda, what's on your
Um,
Thanksgiving menu?
my Thanksgiving menu. We cook turkey. Turkey is one of the main things. However, there's one recipe that we continuously do every year, and it's a recipe that comes all the way from my great grandmother on my mom's side, on my grandmother's side, I should say, sorry. Yes, mom's side, grandmother's side. And we basically stuff the turkey with more meat.
Okay.
So it's like it's yeah, what I'm gonna say, it'll probably be new to you guys, but we love it and it's like our own homemade stuffing. And stuffing is known like here in America, it's known to be like bread stuffing, right?
Mhm.
So our stuffing is just it's pork stuffing. So it's ground pork, cut up pieces of ham, raisins, chopped up almonds, and it's all sauteed in garlic, onion, thyme, and you just saute it in a pot and you stuff the turkey with it. We sew it up, put the turkey in, but that stuffing is heavenly. Like no one whenever I explain the stuffing, people are just like, that sounds a little different. It is different, but that's something that comes all the way from my grandmother, my great grandmother, and we just continuously make it every year, and we enjoy it. We love it. Constantine likes it. My dad, when when my parents started dating and they got married, and they were sharing their Thanksgivings as a married couple, my dad was also like not familiar with that type of cuisine, and when he tried it for the first time, he fell in love with it. So Constantine enjoys it. My dad enjoys it. Every year, my dad like gives me a call. We call each other for Thanksgiving. Wish each other Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. But he makes an effort to come down like on a Friday or a Saturday after Thanksgiving, just so he can get his fix of stuffing. It's fun.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Yeah. So I make sure I save some for him on the side. We all have the stuffing, we have the turkey. My cousins are great at doing the side dishes. We have candy yams, mac and cheese, potato salad, and then we have like your traditional desserts. We have my cousin who's the baker in the family. She'll make like a pumpkin cheesecake pie, pecan pie. I don't know how you guys pronounce it, pecan or pecan? I say
Con.
pecan sometimes.
I say
See,
pecan.
I'll say pecan if it's just like referring to a bag of pecans. But when it's a pie, I'll say pecan pie.
That is
It's
Pecan.
different.
crazy.
That's
I can't. It's
different.
depending on it's in depending on the context you use it. I go back and forth with it.
I don't know
Whatever. Anyways,
why, but I sounded like you were gonna say it's in the Constitution. I was gonna be like, where, Amanda?
in my constitution, in my head. um, but yeah, and then my dad's side, they take their turkey and they basically cook it in like a hot spicy sauce, like an enchilada sauce. And I'm it's good. I'm just not used to having turkey that way. But my aunt does a fantastic job of cooking it in that enchilada salsa sauce. And then she makes her arroz con gandules. I love her rice. Oh, I love her rice. And then I think she also makes a pernil that I usually I whenever I get invited up there to have Thanksgiving with them, that is my go-to plate. It's the pernil, the arroz con gandules, and then my cousin makes a banging macaroni salad. Oh my gosh. And I'm not a big macaroni salad person because I don't know if you've seen it in other stores, but it's just like heavily drenched in mayo.
Okay, it's
I
like
don't
the
know if you've
white
seen,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
and it's all she just she formula. She has the formula right, the ratio to macaroni and mayonnaise, and then she also chops up like ham in it, and I think she puts onions. I don't know, girl. Point is that is my plate whenever I go upstairs and have Thanksgiving with them. Oh, I'm hungry.
That's so funny to hear y'all's Thanksgivings because mine is like it's very heavily Americanized because like so we do the turkey and the ham and then we have mashed potatoes, we have corn, macaroni and cheese, broccoli and cheese casserole. We have to have peas because one of my brothers loves peas. So we have peas.
Really?
Yeah, loves them. And one of my cousins really likes peas too. I don't know what it is about peas. I do not like the consistency of them at all. Not a fan.
It's like having marbles in your mouth. Like what do you? I don't know how to explain it. Let's see. What other balls do you put in your mouth?
Keep it in.
I'm keeping it in. It's staying in.
Keep it in.
Oh my man, is gonna be listening to this and be like, "Chamaca, what are you saying?" Cochinas.
Moving on. And then there has to be some other stuff I'm forgetting because so my uncle makes like the turkeys and the ham. My mom makes all of the sides and the dessert. And like I asked for banana pudding this year. I love her banana pudding. So good. As y'all know, she makes chocolate chip cookies. The chocolate pecan pie she makes. It's funny because my boyfriend also says pecan. And
ooh, who, Christina?
I'm sorry. I don't think the audience.
I'm sorry. Can you just like reiterate? Because I don't think I heard you correctly.
We're talking. If I'm out here talking about balls, you need to clearly.
I have a boyfriend. And he's going to hear this and he's going to be like, wow, you could say it a little happier. But yes, because we like had this whole discussion about whether it was pecan or pecan. Or pecan, sorry, pecan. But I say pecan at all times. It's always pecan.
Pecan to me sounds like the fancy way. Like, oh yes, I would love a pecan pie.
That's funny because pecan sounds like that to me.
What? No, I don't think so. I think pecan sounds more like formal and
yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. Point is, you get it. You get it.
Yeah. And then sometimes we'll have like a chocolate cake. My mom makes this really good like chocolate cake. And y'all know I don't like chocolate like that too much, but this is like really good. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, but oh my gosh, favorite time. And you know, the crazy thing is that we don't end up with a lot of leftovers because everybody will like take with them. Like I know it seems like a lot of food, but like everybody like takes their plates with them when they leave. And then sometimes my cousins will come back and get more. So like we'll be like closed up for the night and somebody will be like, can I come by and grab some more turkey? Yes, come by. That's interesting. It's interesting to hear how like different they are. Same holiday, very different. Love it. And then so after we like eat and stuff, so my mom usually has to work the next day. So, and she just usually has to get up pretty early. So she goes to bed pretty early. But like my cousins and a couple of years ago, we started this tradition where in my town, there's like this like light display. And it's there every year. It's called the Fantasy Lights. Like it's been there since I was a kid. My mom used to take us. And a couple of years ago, my cousins, I started taking them to go after we like eat and stuff and we're done for the night. And then in that same neighborhood, all of these houses like have their Christmas lights up and they're like very like extravagant and like big. And there's like this trolley that goes around that you can ride to like go through the neighborhoods or you can just drive. One year we did the trolley because one of my little cousin like guilted my brother into doing it. Aww. And it was cold. And so we decided, no, absolutely not, never again. And so we drive around and we'll like listen to music and look at the lights and stuff. And then we'll usually go back to my house and like my two youngest cousins will like stay the night with us and we'll hang out and like spend time together. It's fun. Like, yeah. It's a good time. Oh, and this started last year at Thanksgiving, we draw for Secret Santa for Christmas.
Aw,
Oh,
Mhm.
smart.
But what do y'all do? Like how does y'all's day end? Like, well, Amanda starts decorating for
I
Christmas.
saw you. I'm in Christmas mode. That's it. Mm-mm,
You're
no,
not
no.
tired after that day?
I am, but I gotta decorate. I'm like I literally kick Thanksgiving out the door. Thank you. And then I put on my Christmas music. Boom.
Oh my
That's it. And
God.
that gets me hyped up. It's like I'm just like Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. I love it. I love Christmas.
Um, so for my Thanksgiving has I sprinkled it around like this entire episode we've been talking. My Christmas has changed. My wow, now I have Christmas in my head. That's also changed. Anyways, moving on. Thanksgiving has changed a lot for me. So like when I was younger, my great grandmother used to host at her house, and at her house it was always like really quiet. There was no music because her religion was Pentecostal, so they didn't really like believe in any of that stuff.
Hmm.
So there no music, no TV. It was literally just like sit, have your dinner, and like talk, but no one really talked. So it was kind of awkward all the time. But I was also like really young, so I didn't really know like how to mingle with other people.
Mhm.
Well, how old were you when you recall that memory, like just like at having
I mean,
Thanksgiving?
that was all I knew when I was younger. It was
Got you.
just like going
Okay.
to my great grandmother's house. So I was young,
Mm-hmm.
probably like I think the last time I had Thanksgiving there, I'm gonna say like 12,
Mm-hmm.
12,
Mm-hmm.
13.
Mm-hmm.
And then my grandmother hosted at her house. And that was a bit more fun. We had like more music, people like, there was just like more interaction, I felt
Got it.
like.
Yeah.
And then my grandmother and my great grandmother kind of passed away at the same time.
Mm.
So like those traditions kind of like ended there, but my mom tried really hard or is trying really hard to maintain that tradition. But my mom is like, she wants it to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have karaoke at our Thanksgivings. We try to play games at our Thanksgivings. So usually like we start with the prayer, we eat, and then after eating, we sing and
Mm-hmm.
dance that
Mm-hmm.
for the rest of the night. And then that's it. Yeah. That's how I end my Thanksgivings usually.
We played Just Dance. That's really cute that you guys do karaoke. I don't know if I want to listen to everybody sing at my house though. Those people. Mm.
Oh no, there's this one person that comes to our Thanksgiving parties, and he always picks like the slowest songs to sing that have like the really big pauses, that have the really long notes. And it's just like really hard because like you're trying to be supportive, but it's so hard because it's not a song that everyone can sing along with you. So it's just like just him having his
Moment.
Can he
moment.
sing?
And it's not terrible.
Y'all could have seen the face she just made.
Yeah, priceless, priceless.
It's just a song.
Well, I guess as long as everybody is enjoying themselves.
Exactly. That's exactly what my mother says. She's just like, okay, mom, but don't ever let him have the microphone ever again. She was like, yeah, don't say that. I'm like, but mom,
Yeah.
really?
You were thinking it. I just said it. So,
Literally.
okay, so for you guys, Liana, did anything change significantly like when you and Norin got married? I mean, I guess you have to go spend time with his family as well.
Yeah, that was like the biggest. That was so hard for us in the beginning. Like when we first got married, it was
Mm,
so difficult because we have to accommodate. We now we're in a position where now we have to like try to make everyone
mhm,
happy.
mhm,
So it's just hard to try to figure out, like what works best for me and him because I don't want it to just be about my family. Like we have to spend time with his family too.
mhm,
And it's hard for my family to understand that sometimes. But it's
mhm,
just like I always throw it back to them. I'm just like, okay, well, was it easy for you when you two got married? And it's not just about my parents, it's just like about any couple that approaches us, and it's just like,
mhm,
you know um why do you come so late, or like this and that, and it's just like, well, I was with this family, it's not easy when you first get married and have to split your time now.
When you guys got married, was that the first time y'all spent the holidays together, or like in dating had y'all spent the holidays together?
No, it was like the first time. Yeah.
Okay.
So when we were dating, Norin would come later to my family parties. Like he would stay with his family first. And sometimes they would come with him and spend the holidays with us too. But now it's just kind of like we could just keep it separate because it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we would go to his family first and then end the day and with my family because it ends later. It starts later, ends later. So it kind of just like worked itself out. But yeah, it was hard. It was hard in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, especially because like the holidays come out like that first year that we got married. Like when the holidays come, it's like one, two, three. It's like back to back to back. You don't really have time to be like, okay, like what didn't work, what worked. So that first year was like really hard. And the second year we were kind of like, okay, we know what to expect. Let's try it this way this time. And I think it went great.
Is this the third year?
Keeping to that. Yeah.
Okay. So you're in a nice groove now.
Yeah. We've got it down now. So it's nice.
So you're going into your 4th year of marriage. Oh, look at you. I can't ask the same question to Amanda because, as we have stated many times on the show, her and Constantine have been dating since they were fetuses. So, but is anything gonna change now that y'all are married?
No, we are not changing Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving continues to be a holiday where we will celebrate separately. I will be celebrating with my family, and he will be celibate. He will be celibate.
He will be celibate.
Keep it in. Yeah, you're on a roll today.
I am clearly.
Constantine's gonna be like, I'll be what?
I will not be.
So Constantine will celebrate with his family. We'll split that holiday. And Christmas, he'll be with me. And New Year's, I'll be with his family. Because with them, for New Year's, it's kind of like their Christmas. I think in how they grew up in Ukraine, they use New Year's as like a Father Winter, like welcoming Father Winter and something like that along those lines. So they use New Year's that holiday to exchange gifts. That's when they do their exchanging of gifts. For now, that's what we're gonna do. It worked for us. In the past, when we were just dating, Constantine used to stop by the next day for leftovers on Friday. And I used to go in the evening to see his mom on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. But because we live together, so once he's done with his mom, he's just gonna come here, and my family's still gonna be here. So, yeah, I think that we're gonna continue with that plan until kids start coming into the picture, and that's when we'll have to start splitting the holiday then, I think. But even then, I think I'll just give him the kids 1 year and I have the kids 1 year. You take the kids 1 year. I think I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
that sounds
yeah.
better.
Well, yeah. So like right after you came back from Greece, we met up at when I was hanging out with my law school friends. You and Constantine came out and met us, and we had this like conversation where we both agreed that like, let's spend the holidays separately because like this one's really important to me. I cannot emphasize it enough. Thanksgiving is my favorite fucking holiday. I love it. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, even like Christmas is fun. Obviously, you get presents and everything. But I think I love like being surrounded by my I do. I love being surrounded by my family and like being like just like in this little like cocoon of like love. Even when everybody is like mad at each other or somebody's yelling at somebody, I'm like, oh, I love it here. But so yeah, like you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then I'll see you later.
That's it. Yeah.
But it's good that like you and Constantine have the understanding. I mean, over 15 years, y'all would have had to come to an understanding at some point.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, you guys. So I have a funny story for y'all, I guess. It's more like Christina WTF. And not Christina
Okay.
currently. Christina 17, 18 years old. I can't remember how old I was. So, oof, 10-ish years ago, 10 plus years ago. So imagine little Christina was working at American Eagle. One day I meet a boy. I like the boy. We become friends. He's in the military. He's the same age I am, so it's not anything crazy. We start talking, and then he's like, "Oh, like I'm really excited for the holidays. I wish I could go home." And I was like, "Oh, you're not going to be able to go home?" And he was like, "No, I only get to go home for Christmas because like I get a longer leave and for Thanksgiving I'll just hang out at the base." And I was like, "That's so sad. Like you should be like around like your family and stuff. Like you should have like fun and like." And he was like, "Yeah, but it'll be okay. It'll be fine." And I was like, "Well, boy that I've only known since October, why don't you come spend Thanksgiving with me and my family? Boy that I am not dating yet at all. Come spend Thanksgiving with me and my family." My mother somehow agrees to this. My grandmother agrees. And so said boy comes to spend Thanksgiving with us. And, he had a great time. Everybody had a great time, but everybody was like, "Christina, is this your boyfriend?" And I was like, "No, we're just friends." And we were truly just friends.
Mm-hmm.
We did start dating a couple of weeks later, though. But that is neither here nor there. So yeah, every year around Thanksgiving, I think of that Thanksgiving, the first time I ever introduced my family to any type of boy.
Hmm.
And it was because I don't know. I don't know why I invited this man to come spend Thanksgiving with.
So you know how people get like the Christmas spirit, but you're a big Thanksgiving person, so you got the Thanksgiving spirits, and you're just like, I'm all about Thanksgiving. I want to have all of my friends and family together. I'm inviting this boy. Come join
Apparently.
me.
And yeah.
Oh my God. What kills me is that you invited him before you even talked to anyone else first. Because, like, what if they said no?
Hmm.
Well,
Then what?
I did say, I was like, I have to talk to my family. I was like, but, I think, they would be totally fine with you coming to spend Thanksgiving with us. And so I asked my family and everybody, my mom probably like very deadpan was like, "If you want to, yeah, you just have to make sure it's okay with everybody else." Cause my mom was never like the parent to be like, "I'm going to be friends with your boyfriend or my brother's girlfriend." Like, I'm not going to be friends. Like, you're not getting pregnant. You're
Hmm.
graduating high school. You're going to college. Like, we are not doing that. We're not creating a friendly environment in this household.
Got it.
And but my grandmother, she was like, "Yes, of course. Like, have them come. Like, what? Then nobody should spend Thanksgiving by themselves." Like, very grandmotherly answer. And so, yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't know what
Thanksgiving spirit.
Thanksgiving spirit. That's what we're gonna say it was. Yes. And then I started dating him a couple of weeks later. And then one night we hung out at my grandmother's house with her and her significant other. And yeah, I was like, what a time.
You had
This is
a
my senior year of high
you,
school.
you had a double date with your grandmother.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, I did.
Oh man, I love that.
uh, oh, if I could go back and do things, I wouldn't though. I wouldn't. It's hilarious to think about now. Hilarious.
I'm trying to think about my funny Thanksgiving. There was one Thanksgiving, it was actually my dad's side of the family. And we're all getting seated for dinner and they're trying to find chairs for other people to sit on and my cousin, she invited her in-laws that Thanksgiving. So one of her in-laws, they're trying to, they're getting ready to sit down. And mind you, what he's sitting on is one of those outdoor plastic chairs. I don't know if you've seen them. And I don't know what happens to this dude. He's about to sit down. down. What happened? he falls backwards and lands with his
Amanda
She
laughing is making me just be like,
is.
she just can't even tell the story.
he's he sits down, but I don't know how he falls, but he falls backwards with the chair still sitting on the chair. He falls backwards with the chair with his feet still dangling up in the
Oh my God, did he
air.
have food? Did he have a plate of food on him?
No, I don't think we had the
Oh.
food out yet. But I was like, bro, I would have been so embarrassed. Like these people are not my direct family, and I'm here having Thanksgiving dinner with them, and I'm falling right on
Wait,
my
did they ever
back.
come back?
I'm sure they did. I've seen the person. I've seen the person at other occasions that my cousin has thrown, but I don't know. It's freaking
I'm
hilarious. My mom.
dead because I knew where the story was going. But the whole time, Amanda can't get it out because she's dying. Like she's crying. She's wiping away tears right now.
Oh my
You know, my
God.
Okay, okay. Okay, what about
oh
you,
my
Liana?
God.
What
I
is
don't know.
your
I've been trying to
funniest?
think. I can't really remember. I think the one thing, it's not really funny, but it's just like the one memory that I really, really love having. So karaoke is like a new tradition that my family does now. And so my uncle, my mom's brother, who I'm really close to, he picked a song and he just handed me the mic. I didn't know what song it was. I was like, okay, we're doing this. And it was Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. And Michael and I sang our hearts out. We're screaming into each other's faces, like at the top of our lungs. Everyone was cheering us on. And like, it was great because it brought everyone together. It was fun. It wasn't funny. It was a very fun moment. And now every Thanksgiving we we sing that song together.
Oh, that is a
Same
cute
energy.
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know what that means? That means you have to record you and
Oh,
your
I have
uncle.
recordings, but you will not see them.
Oh.
Nice try.
Fine.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so we have a fun memory, a funny memory, and Christina, what was going on in your life memory? Love it. See, I love Thanksgiving. Oh, best holiday.
I think it's because like there's no expectations. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just like you hang out with your family, you eat some really great food, and then that's it, you know? It's like you don't have to be like, I have to wrap these gifts. Even though I personally love that. Like you have to wrap these gifts, give them, hope that they like it. If not, it's just like, oh, well, I just kind of, it's an easy holiday because it's like you're together, eat some really good food, people that you love, get some
I'm
gossip
so
going.
sorry. I'm replaying the freaking fall in my I'm the
Amanda.
worst. Carry on.
That's a good point, though. I mean, if you're not doing the cooking, like it's a pretty no pressure, not stressful holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going home for Thanksgiving this year. So actually, my traditions haven't changed too much. I'm not married, so I do whatever I want. But they haven't changed too much since moving up here, except because I just
Mm-hmm.
go home every like I make it a point to go home every year. Like whatever job I'm doing, wherever I'm at, I'm like, Thanksgiving, bro. Like I'm gone. I'll see you later. But one year I did not go home. I went to the Macy's Day Parade and it was fun. It was freaking cold out. But the whole time I was like, I could be home with my family right now. And
Mm-hmm.
then when I went home for Christmas, instead of like we usually do something different at Christmas. Like one year, like we did like very like traditional like Mexican food. But that Christmas we did things everything we would have had at Thanksgiving, we did that Christmas because I miss Thanksgiving. And then we did the
Oh,
same,
okay.
yeah, for my brother when he was deployed for a little bit. He missed Thanksgiving. So when he came home, I think it was like maybe Easter time, we did Thanksgiving. because he likes Thanksgiving too. So yeah, I love it.
Cute.
Um, but yeah, so that's our little Thanksgiving episode, you guys. I gotta say, and we talked about this like pre-recording. I was like, you guys, I don't know, like it's not really spicy. Like, are people gonna want to listen to it? But you, both of y'all got me. Y'all proved me wrong. So yeah, I like this episode now.
We had good material.
Okay, you guys, what are y'all thankful for this year? Not what is making y'all glow. What are y'all thankful for?
I am thankful for a lot of the blessings that came my way in 2022. Getting married, traveling again, family and friends. 2022 was a good year so far. So I am just happy to be in this place in my life now where I'm at. And I'm also thankful to have my first Thanksgiving, host my first Thanksgiving with my family. So I'm looking forward to that.
So excited.
I guess it's been a long time coming. My grandmother always used to say, "Oh, one of these days it's gonna be what." I can remember being at in her kitchen, us like getting ready and prepping food for Thanksgiving, and she goes, it's only a matter of time before you girls, meaning me and my other cousins, start throwing Thanksgiving and hosting Thanksgiving at your apartments or your homes. And now the time has officially come. So, yeah.
Thankful for just like, I don't know, for all of it, I guess. I don't know. It's such a big question to ask because it's just like, what can I not be thankful for? You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a specific thing, but oh, this is a heartfelt one. I think I'm thankful for the relationship that I'm building with my dad. Now I'm trying really hard to kind of like fix that and just talk to him more, call him more. So I'm thankful that I've been persistent enough to make changes.
Oh,
I love that. I do, yes. That's great.
For me, I am thankful for I am thankful for another year that I got to spend with my family. I'm thankful for all the opportunities I had to go home this year. I'm thankful that I have a job that I can pay for my tickets home. And I'm thankful for all of my friends in my life. I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was applying to law schools, like I visited law schools that weren't in New York, and I was like, ooh, like I could probably like go here. Like I could leave New York and go to school like in New Orleans. And ultimately, one of the reasons that I didn't is like I have built like a whole family up here. And it is just like, as hard as it was to leave my family when I was 18, like it would be that hard to leave you guys now and my law school friends. And I just am thankful that I was able to like establish those bonds because I spent a good 2 years up here. Like, I don't know. I do not know if this is going to work. So, and I'm thankful that I've had the opportunity to be here and like love it because people come and they don't, it doesn't like live up to their expectations or what they had in their mind. And I am just thankful that I was able to make it and be here. God, 10 years. Oh, Jesus Christ. 10 years now.
But it flies by, man.
Yes.
It flew.
Blink and it's gone. Crazy. Also, I'm thankful for almost 1 year of Glowing Up Latina. We are so close.
Yay.
Yes, a little round of applause because we're not there yet. In March, you guys, it's coming up. We're getting close. But technically, it's been a year because we started planning in October of last year.
That is true. That is very true. Yes.
Look at us.
second season.
Right.
Yes.
We are so thankful for y'all, obviously, because we would not be able to do this if people didn't listen to us.
Mhm.
And we're thankful for all of the time that y'all give us, because we know that time is precious. And we will be thankful for all of the questions you send in for the Q&A. Do it.
Make
Don't
them
forget to send
juicy
that.
like your
Yes.
turkey.
Exactly. I want them to be spicy like that enchilada sauce that Amanda's family uses.
I love all these Thanksgiving and I can't. I'm done laughing because I'm getting a raspy voice again.
But yeah, guys, on that note, make sure to stream all of our episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can listen on YouTube as well. Make sure you leave a rating. Make sure you leave a glowing review. Let us know what you want to hear from us, what you like hearing from us, because we love to hear from you.
Yes. And then you can find us on Instagram at Glowing Up Latina. Continue to like our posts, share our posts, and send us your Q&A questions at glowinguplatina@gmail.com.
And until November 30th, keep glowing me, huh?
Bye.